Thank you very much. It's relatively calm. I decided to start at the front and have a look. So the master plan here for Lando Norris is to slide away from pole position, roll with it, turn it into a supersonic start, and he should be leading when he gets into the first corner. Definitely, maybe, because there's a lot of people want to overtake him in there. It's perilous down there. Whatever happens, don't look back in anger. Just live with it. And if you're 53 laps later in the lead, you see the funny little black and white flag they wave at you from the pit wonder wall. You will be up on the podium for the Champagne Supernova, and then you'll live in the history books forever. And that is all Lando's got to do today to win this Grand Prix. Where is he? He's over the other side. We're going to have a look at him. We're not going to bother him. We're not going to get in his head. But just see what his preparations look like over there. And then we'll see who else we can find. We'll have a quick chat with Zach Brown as well. And see what he's got to say for the team boss. We haven't had him in the show yet. So let's wander over. And Lando then has got people trying to hug him, and he's looking back going like, why are you trying to hug me? I'm busy. But yeah, there he is. Trying to stay calm. Trying to stay as calm as he can and as cool as he can. It is unbelievably hot out here. We'll have a chat now with Zach Brown as soon as he's finished an interview with ORF. Zachary, lining up on the front row of the grid. Bit nervous?
Always nervous, but yeah, long run to the first corner. I think the field's extremely tight, so I'm not anticipating a Netherlands repeat, which would be nice. I think Mercedes, Ferrari, and Max, I think any of these top 7 cars can win this race.
Good, and what are you going to do between your 2 cars with team orders, with not tripping over each other?
With team orders is don't trip over each other. We've got a plan discussed with both drivers. They drive for the team. They're free to race, and we'll see how the strategy plays out. I think strategy could go a couple different ways today with the heat and the fact that none of us have really run any hard tires yet. It's going to be a bit marginal on what the right strategy is till we get into the race.
I think you won the IndyCar last night.
We won the IndyCar last night, and Gabriel, our Formula 2 driver, won this morning. So the pressure's now on Lando and Oscar.
Looking for the hat-trick then. Have a great day, Zach.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Yeah, let's wander back a little bit and see who else we can find before we come back to the front of the grid. They're just firing up Oscar Piastri's car here, and as ever, you've got some fairly rudimentary but incredibly effective blowers keeping the brakes cool here on all 4 brakes, of course. Just pumping air. The yellow devices there pumping air in to keep that cool. Then on the laptop here, they'll be also trying to keep the engine and gearbox warm, keep it at the right temperature. And I always think it's like a patient in intensive care. It's got an umbilical cord going into it. They are basically keeping that car alive. You can't start it up if it's too cold, just blow up. You have to keep it exactly right in so many different ways. And you can see the brake drums. The brake drums we often talk about that surround the brake discs. And that's a key part of keeping it all cool and controlling the airflow through the car out through the wheel as well. And we'll wander back here. We've got John Lacey, former Ferrari driver, a man who once threatened to kill me when we ran into each other on the track, but we're the best of friends now, and he's a wonderful, wonderful man. Sorry, I'm photobombing. Can I photobomb this shot, John?
Yeah.
Can I photobomb this shot? How are you?
Very well, and you?
Yeah, marvelous.
Last week I was on TV. I watched what you are doing. You are very sportive on the grid. Huh?
Yeah, but yes, we have to get around and meet a few people. Important people like you.
It's great.
Yeah, and obviously you know what it's like to drive for Ferrari in Monza and all the special things and pressures that go with that.
Yeah, but you know what? Ferrari at the moment are not in the first row. McLaren are doing a fantastic job. You remember in our days, McLaren was the team to beat. and they are again in the same situation. I mean, and Gerhard was driving also for McLaren, so he is happy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was earning a lot of money as well back then. Have you still got any of that left?
What is it?
Your money. Have you still got any of your money left?
No, nothing anymore. All these separations was too expensive.
Is it a true story you threw Ayrton's briefcase out of the helicopter here?
Not here, up, just here, yeah.
I bet he was pleased about that.
It didn't land yet, let's say, when it comes.
So, you two guys, who do you think is going to win this race? Starting with you, Gavin.
Well, I think the McLaren looks bloody strong. I mean, they're very good on tires, good balance on the car. They've been strong all practice this weekend, so I would say they are the benchmark.
Absolutely, I agree what he said, but I believe Ferrari will fight for him.
It's the first time we've all agreed on something.
Yeah, that's true. Never before.
All right, see you later. Right, who are we going to find next as people come through? Get out of the way, Gerhard. We've done you.
Marty's random person from Australia.
Yeah, we haven't had an MRP, but
come back to Melbourne, mate. We love you there. Phil Demir's from Australia. Come back to Melbourne, Albert Park. You've got a massive fan base. Keep doing your job. We love your work, Marty.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Philip.
Philip. All right,
Melbourne,
Philip.
Australia. Good on you, Albert Park. And go Piastri. Come on, Oscar.
He's just up there. Good to see you. My first MRP of the year. Right, where am I heading next? We got 6 minutes to the anthem, and we'll see who else we can find as we wander down. Look at the glorious Ferraris. Normally Stefano comes on the grid with some people at the back. Jean Todt. John, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Very good, thank you. Lovely restaurant last night, wasn't it? A lovely restaurant last night. It was spectacular, that place. Good.
You have good taste.
Yeah. Good to see you. Can Ferrari win here today?
Time will tell.
Time will tell. There you have it. Absolutely. Right. Stefano is where then? There's Stefano. Let's see who else he's got with him. He's got the president of the FIA. He's got Greg Maffei there, the boss of, the ultimate boss of FOM.
Thank you so much for doing what you do every single day.
Okay, thank you. I'll send the money later.
Actually see you.
It's really kind of you. I'm being interviewed more today than I'm actually managing to find interviews. So we'll stand here. I'll get my fishing net out and see who we can find who's coming on to the back of the grid. There's an awful lot of people wading through here, aren't there? Give it another few seconds. Yeah, and here we go. Let's have a chat with Louis Martin Brundle, Sky F1.
How are you?
Yeah, really good. Good to see you on the grid.
It's hot, bro. Very, very hot.
Yeah, imagine sitting in those. They're like over 50 inside.
Can't even imagine.
Did you get any Oasis tickets? Did you get lucky?
I didn't. I was in the queue, but I never got a number. To be honest, I got caught up with qualifying yesterday, but I did try.
They'll send you a few, I'm sure, when you need them. So tell us what you're doing here today, who you're supporting, who you're cheering for.
Here with Ferrari and Peroni. Fingers crossed for Charles today. Hopefully he can do it. Real honour to be invited, man, to come with Ferrari at Monza. This is hard, isn't it? Interviewing this, so. Yeah, real honour to be invited, man. Just really, really excited to be here.
All right, it was good to have you on the grid, and I hope you enjoy our wonderful business of Formula One. Good to see you.
Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Right, let's wander forward because they brought the national anthem for a couple of minutes now, which you may have noticed if you were watching me make a clown of myself in Zandvoort last week. We'll see if we can actually get on. Let's go down the side, Lee, shall we? Let's go see if we can actually skedaddle down here. This is all new as well. All this new tarmac is including the runoff area. There's plenty of time to breathe, away from space to breathe, I should say, away from the grid here. And we're going to sneak on because this young man was really kind to me earlier on and knows I want to come through. So we'll see if we can find a driver or two when they start appearing, presumably through this gap here. in terms of we've got Mr. Ecclestone, Bernard Charles Ecclestone. I'll have a quick chat with him if he doesn't. Mr. E, how are you?
I think I'm all right. I never check these days in case I'm not all right.
Okay, well, we're both still breathing somehow. So, yeah, Monza's looking good. Formula One's in a really good place. You must love that.
This is a classic, isn't it? You know, when people talk about Formula One, they talk about here and Monaco or something, but this is still a classic.
Yeah, it's wonderful atmosphere, isn't it? And everything's good, is it? Your life, and you're enjoying a bit of retirement?
Not really. I'm still busy. The problem is I'm busy, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, all right. I'm going to try and find a couple of drivers. Love to see you, Bernie. Right, let's see. Let's see if we can have a. You got time, Alex? I think you got a couple of minutes. Yeah, you got loads of time. George, is it hot out there?
That's why I got my ice vest on.
All right. Well, you haven't even got a vest on. You got the whole thing.
It's hot, it's warm, it's going to be a long, old, tough race, but same for everyone.
Looking forward to the first corner? Tremendous. I love that. I love that smile. There's the Hulk, Valtteri. I want to try and see. Oh, we've got a minute to the anthem, so I'm not. Yeah, okay. I've just got time to say happy birthday, Carlos.
Thank you, Martin.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Have a good one. Good. All right. So we're outside of our window, able to talk to drivers at this point. They're making their way onto the grid with the grid kids, and Mr. E's watching on. The safety car had a bit of an incident with a problem with Bernd Mailander, put it into a spin to make sure it was less of a problem. And anyway, they've replaced that because that had quite the smash up when they were running around on Thursday. But it looks glorious now. It's ready to do its job. Will we even see it?